are the biggest challenges that future employee experience leaders are likely to encounter in their career?
I think the biggest challenges, Sally, is the living in a new world of work. It's new to everyone. There's no longer structures that are barriers to, to people. People can work anywhere in the world. Talent is really becoming more flexible. They can work anywhere without having to disrupt their own personal lives by relocating and all of that. So that is the big challenge for leaders. They have to find a way to balance it and still make it more enjoyable to work, with other people being remote from them. So
Yeah.
we're no longer taking the attendance register. We are now focusing on the output, which is also another new skill that the leaders now need to learn, because they will then need to be very clear and precise in terms of the objectives and the outputs that they require from the people, to also just make sure that people have meaningful jobs. But what is very important as well is the new generation. We've got millennials and the Gen Zs that are going to be the positive disruptors in the workplace. And those are not apologetics about their needs, and we need them in the organization.
Yeah.
We will have to learn to work with them. We'll have to learn to embrace their opinions that are very different from ours, and their needs as well. So that is one of the big challenges. We have to really adapt ourselves as leaders to embrace those people into our organization, because the honest truth is that the future belongs to them, and they are the ones who are going to be driving the future world. And any organization that wants to succeed, you need those positive disruptors in your organization. So it's important that as leaders, we will have to adapt, we have to learn, we have to embrace technology. And, if we're not doing all of those things, we have to accept that we will then be facing redundancy.
Absolutely, a bit of reverse mentoring there from the millennial Gen Zs coming in for us, and it's being that's where your growth mindset comes back in about being open to learning from them as well. Hey.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, what skill set then would you advise that a future employee experience leader learns and masters?
So I think for me, inclusive leadership, it's going to be very crucial. But not only inclusive leadership, we're also looking at leading the mind and the heart at the same time. I've already spoken about the complexity of the new world of work, where you're gonna have to try and moderate between your hybrid models, because that's where the world is going. Being able to tap into people from wherever they are, and the different generations that you're going to have in your team, different opinions, just include embracing the entire diversity that you have in your team, and be deliberately inclusive in your leadership style. The change skill and growth mindset is going to be critical, and
Okay.
digital upskilling, because the world is going digital. We cannot take a backseat as leaders and leave it to the young and those that are willing. As a leader, you must lead by example. Therefore, we have to keep ourselves, in the forefront of embracing technology.
Wow, okay. I love that. All of that I agree with.